when properties like this, we're going to be very, very wary because by the look of it, he has not done anything to it, right? Okay, this is the road you're talking about, right? There's a road in between. You know they've got a cement. They've cemented above that window. Did you get close to that to find out why it was? Is it?
It's about a property based in which I'm looking at the moment. Every property is put off for a guide price of 20,000. However, we checked the historical sales of that property. We discovered that in 2008, that property was sold for 50,000. In 2026 February, just 2 months ago, the same property was reflected to have been sold on the Zoopla for 60,000. And there is what's called title registry, land registry document that shows the title was transferred to a company in that February. The company paid, I think, in March, and the title was given on the 4th of April this year. So what Sulaiman was now saying is, we need to check why they sold it in February, and here we are in the April. They are putting it off for in May. That doesn't look real. There's something there that we needed to clarify. So I put up a call to auction house in one inside the auction to clarify. So what they're now saying is that they don't find out from the seller on the rationale behind the sale. But they are confident that there was no concern around the ownership. So they said they don't do that checking as to why do you want to sell your land property. That's none of what we do. So, but Sulaiman was not comfortable with that response, saying they might be monitoring. So he was like, okay, if they kept convincing, because every that thing looks cold. I went for the viewing. Sent the video across to him. He was working with the video. He was saying there are opportunities around it. And we're just taken apart by the fact that the transaction that happened in recent time gave on for concern. So he was like, okay, because what happened was that I was thinking of putting up off first. Going back what we discovered, he said, don't put up an offer yet. Even if you have to bid, you should come into the picture and see what you have to say about the situation.
Right, okay. When is the auction?
The auction is next week, immediately after the bank holiday.
Okay. So usually, if an investor bought a property, right, and sell it within 6 months, right, the bank would like that if that person has done anything in the property, right, or the lenders or the bridging loans. But if they bought the property, have not done anything, and 3 months later they sell the property, the lenders are a bit reluctant. They want to wonder, why is he selling, right? If there's any planning permission approved or a bit of work done in the property, then we can say maybe they ran out of money, or maybe they've got planning permission now that has forced the value of the property a little bit. So if you have not seen anything like that, they're a bit skeptical why they would want to lend money into it, because they want to know why. So that will trigger various things. It will trigger for them to do evaluation when we bought the property, right? And also, it would also trigger for them to kind of reduce the loan of the money they're going to lend us, because for whatever reason, they don't know why that person sold the property. Okay? So that's what's kind of a bit concerned about, because I do tell them any property that have been bought and sold within 6 months without any value added or planning stuff, it's not kind of an ideal property to buy. Am I making sense here? So when we pick that up, here's the reason why I asked to go and work with you to find out if there's a way we can find out why that seller sold that property, or whether it's the property when they're archived, because sometimes you can archive the property and not sold it. But if you've already got the land registry documents showing that the transfer has been done within the last 6 months, or within the 6 months, or within a couple of months from when we bought the property, then we might raise an eyebrow there to understand why. Okay? But my suspicion is the document you saw might not be the land registry document. It might be a search about the land registry document, because if they bought it about 2-3 months ago, and the land registry it has a backlog, it would not have fed into the system yet, right? So with that document you saw there, then is it an actual land registry document or just a search evidence?
Just a moment, let me bring it up and I will maybe send it now. Because just a moment, it shows, just let me check the document.
Oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment, and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money down deals, and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video.
Okay, this looks like the official title registrar. So the first person bought it 1986. Right, if you go down, yes, this person bought it. Then Daring Valley Properties Limited bought it in April 2026. That's when it's registered in his name. So yes, there's a transfer there, right? So which is recently. So with our normal situation, then properties like this, we're going to be very, very wary, because by the look of it, he has not done anything to it, right?
No, yes.
Nothing has been done to it. So the question is, why is he selling? So when you view the property, was there anything else that literally you're thinking, this looks a bit kind of, is there anything like that?
The only thing I see about it is that it shares boundary with another building in the next compound. And that boundary is such that it's open boundary, and I think the other people at their vehicle. I can actually send you the video if you want to see it, but I'm not sure if you want to explain this people.
So what do you mean by overbuilding? You mean a house or a building?
It's a semi-detached, but in between that building and the next building, there is an open space where you can drive in. You understand? And
Yeah.
behind the other building, they have some vehicle parked. And also, behind the building, they have one big bus. You understand? So, what's it called? Let me send the video to you.
Send me a video quickly so I can quickly have a look at it.
Yeah, send it.
There's no crack in the front, nothing like that, right?
Not serious crack.
Okay, this is the road you're talking about, right? There's a road in between.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at the title register you just sent me, right, they will have a covenant about that. Maybe that is shared access for you and next door.
I say yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, shared access.
Yeah. It's a shared access stuff, yeah.
Okay, you see the back window, the bottom window, right?
Yeah.
You know they've got a cement. They've cemented above that window.
Yeah.
Did you get close to that to find out why it was? Is it why it was cemented? Is it because they have new windows? Because it looks like they've added new windows here. All these windows are new.
Okay, I wouldn't know if you know I'm really techie person.
I'm talking about the back of the building. If you look at the back window,
Okay.
right? If you look at the back of the window, it shows you that.
Let's see.
Yeah, but did you ask this question, no? Or you just did not see this?
I didn't ask.
Right, because these windows look like new windows. Did you notice that there were new windows? And doors. These are new windows and doors.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe this is the only thing he's done in the property. If you compare this with how it looks like few months ago.
I don't have a picture a few months ago.
So what was the postcode?
Zero HT.
H for hotel, yes, T for tango.
H for hotel, 30 if I'm correct. You see that bus?
Oh, I see. So there's no fence
No, there's no fence.
between you and next door.
Yeah.
So you know the document you have, you must have got the title plan. You see that crack there, this crack. Did you notice this crack here?
Yeah, I did. And I checked inside. There was nothing to reflect that.
Okay.
Video that inside.
Brilliant.
Inside. Check the video further.
See?
You didn't get inside. I checked that one. I was particular about this.
Okay.
Because I knew you did mention it when we're doing those sectioning masterclass.
So yeah, so the other concern is here. Who owns this? Who owns the land?
It's the other people that own those stuff, but they are not the owner of the land. It's a shared stuff. And they also had a shed there.
Okay. So basically, we need to check the land thing, title plan, to see where your land. If you look at your document, there must be a title plan. That also is.
Sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry, I'll cover you.
And this is the front door, right?
Yeah, that's the front entrance. It's ours of the property.
I'll smile if you do.
We're only concerned about the outside for a minute, right? We can watch all this. Or the door is open. I wanted to see how the door looks like. So, but these windows were there when you bought it, I think.
What's the place?
Yeah, this door was there. Do you have a photo of the front door?
I had photo that they display on their adverts.
Okay. Yeah, send that to me, please. Yeah. Oh, I think I got that here. I'm looking at the property.
I sent everything to you.
Yeah. It is. He's not changed the windows. They're not changed anything. I think the concern here is the shared access.
I would think so.
Yeah, I think that's why he's worried. He does not know who owns it, and then he just wants to sell. But also,
Additionally, I did a digging on the company, and I found that it's a big company that owns an asset of over £700,000 portfolio. You understand? So it's not a small. So I was just thinking about that. Could I have told them off that they'll be having issue with the neighbor because they're actually into investment property. That company that bought it, and they are just two white guys. So I mean, I was just thinking about that. Probably should have put them off. But the speed in which they quickly brought it back to the market is what I'm questioning that.
do you have the title plans, right?
Yeah, I do. It's part of what I said. I can forward it to you now.
Do that quickly because I have another meeting then, and then we can then conclude on what we need to do on this. You see, this is the problem here.
You mean the vehicle?
Yeah, so the access that they have here, we need to know where our land stops. So we can at least put a fence.
Look, I asked them. They said it's shared stuff, so it's just for them to move their vehicle. The side that pertains to the building is the assets of the building, but the other side, including the shed area, is for the other people. That's what.
Yeah, we can do a fence align with our property all the way to the end, maybe. But yeah, let's see the title plan. But the title plan will tell us.